Hey, good morning guys. We've got a new batch of piglets on the ground. So yesterday we had an awesome day. We did a YouTuber meetup here in North Idaho. There was a bunch of channels there. We got to meet a bunch of great people and their families. We got together with the intent of creating a big event for next year, something where everybody could come to and kind of share in the homesteading, off-grid living, pioneer, YouTuber lifestyle. Something that's just all encompassing, but we're trying to plan an event. But when we got home after meeting everybody, we come back and we've got piglets running around everywhere. They're not Scarlett's piglets. Scarlett still hasn't had her piglets yet. They're actually Ruby's piglets. And we knew Ruby was pregnant. We didn't think Ruby was that pregnant, but Ruby popped out 4 babies. So she had 4 babies. We got home, we shuffled everyone around. So this is the pen that Scarlett was in. Scarlett's now being held over there. We took the boys out of there, we stuck them in here. And then those pigs were out there originally, and they're still out there. So we've got pigs shuffled around everywhere, but we wanted to get Ruby in here by herself with her piglets. So let's try to get in here and go take a look at her piglets. Oh, she did wind up having 5, guys. Late last night, she actually had another one. So we've got a total of 5 piglets on the ground. This is Ruby's second litter. Her first litter, she had 6, and she killed 3 of them, or 3 of them came out dead, didn't make it. The other 3 are my ones about to go to butcher over here. So she's got 3 in this pen. That one right there. There's one of them. So she's got 3 in that pen over there that are getting ready to go to butcher, and she's got a brand new litter. So there's 4. And there's another one right in there, walking around. That area right inside here that you can see right underneath there, and in here is a little bunk area that we put in there for the piglets to be able to get into so they get away from mama. Dixie slept in here last night. She's always in here watching over the pigs. She makes sure that mama treats them right, which is pretty funny. She does a good job. If mama sits on one of the piglets squeal, and Dixie gets after her and makes her get up. So Dixie does a good job. And actually last night when we were getting ready to leave, that little runt in there, right there, that number 3 pig right there, that one was the one that was born the latest, hours after the rest of them. It was the last one that she spit out last night before we left. And as we were getting ready to go in for the evening, Ruby had sat up and actually sat right on top of her. She couldn't even squeal, but I saw her and I hollered at Ruby, and Dixie runs over and gets her up, and the piglet was able to get up and shake it off. So the plan still is to show you guys Scarlett's babes being born. That is still the plan. We're still watching her very closely. We're not sure why she's not having them, but that's how pigs are. I think if you watch them too closely, they get shy and they won't do it. We weren't watching Ruby, and she wound up having all of them, and she actually had them all out there in the open pasture area. And one of them was walking around in this area quite a ways from the rest of them, kind of a wanderer. So when they're in this pen here, there's chicken wire all around the bottom of the fencing here, so the piglets can't actually get through. That's why we like the mamas to be in here. So hopefully when Scarlett starts to give birth, we're going to be able to get in here and watch. Scarlett and Merlot have Scarlett and Ruby have 2 different temperaments. Ruby's kind of mean when she starts having babies. She's very protective. Most times I can go up to her and rub her and pet her and she's fine with it, but when she starts to have babies, she starts to growl and grunt at me. This is actually pretty good that I'm in here right now, but since she's in there feeding, she's sort of distracted, but normally she'd be like, hey, get out of my pen. But with Merlot, no. But with Scarlett, Scarlett's got a really nice temper, so we'll probably be able to get in there with her while she's giving birth and be up close and hopefully show you guys. I'm trying not to leave this place. We did have the big event. Had to go to it. It was a ton of fun. Glad we went to it. But it seems like anytime you leave the farm, that's when they want to have their babies. Try to avoid that. Alright guys, well it's early in the morning. I gotta get these guys fed. She's feeding her piglets still this morning, but we're gonna get everyone their grain, give everyone their grass, get them all taken care of. In the meantime, these guys need some names. We have 5 piglets. We need 5 good names for them, huh? So we like to name a lot of our pigs. Some people don't because they think if you're gonna name them, you're probably not gonna eat them. We eat them. We name them and we eat them, and that's all right. Thanks for watching. Throw some names in the comments. Let me know what you think. 5 new piglets on the farm. Very exciting. Dixie. Get you watch the piglets.